Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Perpetual News. Today, we're going to do a post-debate, election prediction. Because shit has changed, everybody. Shit has vastly changed. I can't even explain to you by how much. That debate was crazy. That was a crazy debate. They're eating the dogs, folks. They're eating the dogs. And the cats, and all of the little animals. Yeah, okay. Trump went basically insane in the debate, and I think that's going to lose him some votes, and probably gain Kamala a few center votes. I mean, it's not going to be like, oh my god, we're flipping Texas, but like, it's going to be significant. Like, it's gonna give Pennsylvania a little bit of a bump for Kamala. Same with Wisconsin, Michigan, all of the big ones. Anyway, I mean, let's just, begin by doing the same little song and dance we do with every little election prediction here. I have decided to revert back to the line at the bottom there. I hope that's okay with everybody. I don't know if I've destroyed my map. Oh, I've destroyed my map. I don't know. Do you guys prefer the pie chart, or you prefer the other way? Who knows? We'll figure it out. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, here's your swing state. Okay, not Alaska. Here's your swing states, sort of. We'll start with the easy ones. Florida. Look, actually, I got to talk about something because I didn't even think about it. But Florida has actually gotten way closer in the polls. I saw a couple polls ago that it was 2 points away. I saw one that was 3 points away, and I think I saw one that was 1 point away. Just a few days ago. So, I don't know. Florida, I'm going to put in the, lean Republican column now, I guess. I don't know what its polling average is, but it feels bluer than it did a few weeks ago. That doesn't mean anything, right? That doesn't mean anything. It could just be polls are skewing that way. It could be a bunch of things. But Florida, we should talk about it because in the damn debate, Trump said, the Haitians, they're coming in, they're eating the dogs in Springfield, Ohio. That might not lose him a lot of votes, but it will lose him a good amount of votes. I'm not sure how much. If it's 2,000, it's 2,000. If it's 20,000, it's 20,000. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know. He was talking about Haitian people. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. Despite not actually saying that, I mean, that is what the accusatory news story was talking about. And, that's probably what he read and was like, oh, that's true. Because that's how Donald Trump's mind thinks. He's got the fucking RFK brainworm. Anyway, Virginia, solidly blue. I think I've seen like plus 10 polls out of there a couple of times this week. That's actually more than Minnesota and New Hampshire. So I don't know why Virginia was ever in talks. It's not going to go red. It was plus 10 last election. It's going to be plus 10 this election. Virginia trends blue. I mean, it'd probably go red, 2036 maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I don't think it'll have any major shifts. Nothing's happening in Virginia, guys. It's just not happening. I don't know what the swing there is, but everybody keeps talking about it. Anyway, Republicans are going to win Texas, and now I have reverted my previous statement of saying that Texas is going to vote to the left of Florida. I think now Florida is going to vote to the left of Texas. We're not winning Texas this year. Kind of give up on that, guys. I know a lot of people from Texas, and their main issue is the border, and Trump has been hammering hard on the border. That's his main thing that's keeping him afloat right now. However, we will talk about one state. Can you guess where it is that's had a little bit of a bump? North Carolina. I have previously not categorized North Carolina in the Democratic column up until this point, and that is simply for one reason. Joe Biden didn't win it in 2020, and Hillary Clinton didn't win it in 2016, and she lost by a pretty wide margin. And North Carolina has been kind of trending red since the Obama days when believe he won in '08 and 2012. However, recent polling has put Kamala Harris right up on top of North Carolina by about a 0.1% margin. That doesn't mean that she's going to win the state at all. That could mean there's not enough polling data, there's not enough right polling data, there's not enough, that Democrats could be oversampled. It's all possible. That it's very, very much possible. I don't know where they're polling. Are they going to Raleigh, North Carolina? Is that where they're going? Because then I would say no, North Carolina's red. But are they going to rural North Carolina and they're saying 30% Democrats? Then North Carolina's going blue. So we don't know really yet, but for right now, based on polling alone and the fact that they've done some campaign rallies in North Carolina, I am going to, for the first time in this, series of me doing election predictions, put North Carolina in the blue column. By a very, 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 very small margin. Could change at any moment type of margin. Previously, I had Nevada as a red state. More data has come out of Nevada, and I am going to put it into the blue column by a very narrow margin. You're seeing a trend here. Some of these states are going a little bit closer, a little bit scarier. Michigan, I have always thought that Kamala Harris was going to win by a significant margin, above 3%. Maybe below 3%, but not by much. And I think she'll win the state pretty handily and pretty quickly on election night. As for any of the other states, that would put Kamala Harris over the victory margin, which I believe she is currently. Georgia has actually been trending a little bit more red recently, which is quite surprising. I suspected, with Kamala Harris being an African-American woman, that the state of Georgia would actually statistically be more likely to vote for her, just because that is where a lot of African-American people live, and, it just makes sense. But statistics say otherwise. Polls say otherwise. Georgia right now, for me, is pretty much a toss-up. But for the sake of being a little bit on the nose, I'm going to put Georgia in the Republican column for now. Very, very significant state there. I don't know how I feel about that because I've always thought that Kamala Harris would put Georgia in her column pretty quickly. It does not seem that has happened in the way that I thought it would. So we will see. But for right now, it's going to go to the Republicans, just based on my watch. That doesn't mean that's true. It's just me. It's just me predicting it. And finally, to put Kamala Harris over the top here, I believe, with abortion rights and her phenomenal performance in the debate on abortion rights specifically, Arizona, which has state legislature they will be voting on the same day that Kamala Harris will be having her election, Arizona will go blue by a pretty significant margin. I'm thinking 1 to 2%. And that would put Kamala Harris into victory. And as I have previously thought with Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, I have thought that they are going to stick with Michigan as the Rust Belt does and vote blue this year. Pennsylvania is looking very close. Wisconsin is looking very close, but Wisconsin and Michigan are almost locks for Kamala as long as Trump keeps failing to campaign there and spend money there. As for Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania, look, this is a very, very important state. If she doesn't win North Carolina and Trump wins Pennsylvania, it's over. That's a Donald Trump victory. However, with my current prediction, I believe she wins the state of Pennsylvania by a lean margin. Right above about 1%, maybe 1.5%. I don't know how close that'll be. We will see, of course. But on 9/12/2024. This is my election prediction: 303 to 235, pretty close to what Joe Biden got. He got 306 to 232. And yeah, here's my election prediction. The margins are close. For instance, if Trump flips North Carolina and Pennsylvania, it's over. However, here, I'll make them all pretty for you guys. Here is my no tilt, no lean margins. Here's my election map: 303 to 235, with Nebraska's 2nd District voting for Harris and Maine's 2nd District voting for Trump. Here it is. Alright. Well, we'll see how it goes. Like and subscribe. Welcome back to Perpetual News. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, let me know what you guys want to see next time. Thank you for watching.